Hello and welcome to all you Geminis. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for March of 2021. And not too long, precise, concise, these are horoscopes, very, very general. So don't let me put things in your head that you don't want. If you say, Veerle, what the hell are you talking about? That message is not for you, right? Take what resonates because these are not individual horoscopes. So it's very, very important. Having said that, let's get to the horoscope of March. It is in general, again, not a lot happening. And oh my goodness, that has been such a long time, hasn't it? There've been some really, really tough, aspects going on in the sky. And now it's way more gentle energy. And good news for you. Mars in the sign of Gemini as from the 5th. So I'm going to talk about Mars trining Saturn, and I'm going to talk about lots of Neptunian energy, a lot of Piscean Neptunian energy this month, which is more a bit towards the gentle energy, the attitude of go with the flow a little bit in a certain area of life. And for you, this is actually your 10th house of career. So what does it mean? It means that you could be getting very, very inspired when it comes to your career. Or you could fall in love with someone at work. Could be the case as well. Anyway, let's break this down. We're going to have around and about the 13th, 14th of the month, a new moon there in Pisces. That's not so special, but it's together with Venus, with Neptune. So the moon and the sun together, all in Pisces, very close to each other. Very magical energy, very idealistic energy. So you know already the pitfall. The pitfall is not expecting too much from this. On a level of career, when you want to make changes, when you're having ideas, it's good to have them. It's good to see broad, but be down to earth. That's the only thing. The negative side of Neptune is when you're not down to earth enough. Okay, because then you are just, expecting way too much and you're getting disappointed because you expected too much. But if you're not doing that, if you do what you need to do, if you ground yourself, then this could be an amazing time. This could be a time where you get some help from someone, probably a female because it's Venus there. So someone supports you or like a new start when it comes to your career. Or as I said, a new love that comes there. For instance, you're single and there's someone there that is really catching your eye. Could be very magical, but again, keep the feet on the ground. Don't expect way too much. Don't put anyone on a pedestal. During this energy, it's very dangerous to do so. Yes, good ideas coming from, for most of you, this will have to do with ideas when it comes to your career and putting a bit of magic into your career. You're going to love it with Venus there. You're going to love it. On another level, what I really like for you is Mars in your sign. So Mars in your sign, and it's not only that, it's making a beautiful trine with Saturn in your 9th house. So I will be talking a lot about your 9th house because you've got plenty of planets there, big planets like Saturn and Jupiter trying to expand, but also trying to kind of make it more concrete and practical there when it comes to your convictions, what you believe in, your belief system, the way that you communicate on a large scale through this perspective that you have on life. There's a lot happening there, but with this Mars now in your 1st house, you can implement it. So for those of you who've been feeling a bit low energized, Mars in your sign definitely gives you more energy. Sometimes a bit too much even. So be aware, if you're quite a bit of a person that is already quite energetic and straightforward, make sure that you're not going to be that too much because other people will see that. They will see, and because Mars in your sign, it's like, hey, I'm going to be assertive, that's healthy. I'm going to be arrogant, that's a bit less healthy, right? So make sure that you're assertive, but that you're also still open for other people's opinions. But I think you will, because this Mars is trining beautifully your Saturn there in your 9th house. For studies, this is really, really good energy. So when you're studying something, when you want to launch something new, that has to do with anything that has to do with the ninth house, which is higher studies, but which is also teaching and learning and bigger platforms. You know, the ninth house is connecting with people from all sorts of cultural background. So if you have that in your mind, this is very, very good energy. Also, anything that has to do with philosophy, the metaphysical, the spirituality, and you want to make it tangible and do something with it, perfect energy here. So all in all, I'm gonna leave it to that, not make it too long. All in all, good energy. Again, when it comes to love, nothing specific here beside that romantic love that could happen, you know, for some of you. But yes, meanwhile, of course, you've got the North Node in your sign. Remember, when it comes to relationships, you need to really focus on you and not too much on other people. But again, it doesn't mean to say you have to say, you're right. You do whatever you need to do, but it's very important to focus on self and to establish that. And with the North Node in your sign. Having said that, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.